What is up, Scrapyard? Once again, we have another Apex Predator ranked commentary provided by yours truly. I do these a lot really just to give you guys an inside look on how you guys should be playing ranked and the thought process that goes on in the mind of a 15 times Apex Predator. Without further ado, let's get into it. Bam ba bam 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 ba bam 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 ba 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 bam bam ba bam bam. Alright, welcome back, guys. As you can see, this video is going to be slightly different than others. This video I'm playing Wraith. She actually used to be my main back in the OG days from Season 0 to Season 4 before I started kill grinding Loba in Season 5. And so obviously Wraith, I know how to play. And I'm actually enjoying playing her again this split, specifically because of how bad this map is. Loba's bracelet is just so damn bad on this map. Even though I love Loba to death, it's kind of been irritating me the amount of times that I've been dying while throwing her bracelet on like a tree branch or some weird pebbles on rocks on the ground, and then it kind of stutters and then it cancels the bracelet. I'm tired of dying because of that. So I've been playing Wraith a little more. But as you can see, we 50-50 chowed one team in Barometer over here. I have an angle, but I'm just waiting for my teammates to loot. I see all three of them pushing right in front of me right now on that zip line. So I can't really do anything. Again, I'm waiting for my teammates to loot and come back, but I'm trying to catch one of them slipping. As you can see, I potatoed a lot of my shots on that Wraith right there, I believe it was. Maybe it was a Valkyrie, can't remember. But they have white, as you know. As you can see, I have purple. My two teammates have blue. So we're definitely going to get aggressive right here. Despite what other armor the other two players on that team I have, as you can see, double white armors right there. We're pushing that all day. They don't even crack me right here. All three of them can't even do anything to me. My movement's too disgusting with Wraith. Literally. OG Wraith main things right there. But there's not much that I can teach you guys with that one right there. That's just your basic 50-50. Hectic, chaotic. Whoever gets that first knock is usually going to win that fight. Anyways, going on to this next fight over here. You see me doing some dumb portal things right there. I thought it would be able to go all the way, but I guess not. Almost died right there because of it. But you'll see that this portal play actually works, and I big brained it because I knew it was going to happen. I knew what I was trying to do with it. I just didn't know it in the moment. But I knew when it happened, I knew it was going to happen. You feel me? Either way, they took the damn jump pad and he took the portal, and so he easily lands right in front of us, obviously. And you can see there's not that much that I can give you guys in terms of strategy to this game as I have compared to other games. But this game right here, I'll show you guys some tips on how to effectively, survive these chaotic moments, as you'll see in the next couple of minutes here. But again, we get third party by another team. I'm going to phase out and back up. Karma somehow clips that seer out of the sky. Once again, another teammate of theirs took that jump pad and then died in my portal. And so I'm just healing up. I'm waiting for my teammates to do whatever they can to take that jump pad or to walk over, and then I'm going to meet them there. There's only two more people on that team, so that's the easy ape all day. 11 squads alive. Again, in these Apex Pred lobbies, especially players like me and the players that I play with, we're trying to get as many kills as possible because that's the secret to ranking up. But if you want to learn how to rank up yourself for any lower skill individuals, then you should be looking at my last video I just posted on how to play Stormpoint rank this season. But you can see a bunch of hectic. This literally looks like pubs almost, doesn't it? It looks like we're triple stacking pubs with how easy it is, but it will get a little difficult in a second, as you'll see here. So after we get those two cleanups, we'll loot up, and then we get pushed by a very, very good team. This is Energy Rogue and company, whoever he was playing with. I can't remember. But I got big beams on that horizon right there. Rain Tastical is playing Loba. He just bought her heirloom, so he's not really used to her. So you can see him being out of position and struggling a little bit in this fight while I'm just holding over both of my teammates who are now very weak, especially Karma. So now I'm looking out for Karma because that horizon trying to get an angle. Horizon is pretty weak right now, so I tell Karma to try to get some angles on her, but he can't, unfortunately. But at the same time, my friend Rain, he goes down, and now I'm getting screwed. So now, with my teammate Karma weak and myself weak, I have to back up and just pop a bat and do what I can to immediately go back up to high ground. As I say, in a position like this, when you're at a disadvantage, you want to try to find an advantage somehow. So that's going back to this building right here and taking high ground right now. Whatever that team's doing, who knows? But right now, we're just looking for an opportunity to grab Rain's banner in this moment. Maybe even catch this team slipping because we do have ultimate high ground right now. So if this team does push us stupidly, this could be an easy 2v3. That seer is very weak right there. I was beaming this team a lot. Kind of had me frustrated that Rain went down right there because we should have ended this a minute ago. But again, Rain got seer queued when he threw his bracelet towards me, so it called it back, and then that's how he died again. Just gotta be a little better with timing with that bracelet. If you are using that bracelet and you are getting seer queued, if you've already thrown that bracelet, call it immediately. I don't care if it's far enough. Just call it down. I promise. It's a lot better than getting seer queued, getting it canceled, and then having to wait a couple seconds to throw that bracelet again. Anyway, so I'm trying to make a play on his banner. I get ratted on by this Horizon. I'm not sure why. You see this crazy play this Horizon makes. I try to take it back, but she throws her Horizon Q literally exactly on it, almost as if she knew exactly where it was going to land. Either way, at that point, I'm going to die regardless. I can't take that portal back because there's a Horizon Q on it. So I use that Q to go improvise and take my teammate's banner. So now, at least they have his banner. Allow them to reset a little bit. You'll see Karma go absolutely nuts here on Rogue's team. My goodness. Could have probably 1v3 them, but almost screwed up with his Horizon Q right there and pretty much got him killed. Thankfully, because like I said last video that I made, this map is crazy for third parties. That team immediately that we just fought, that team immediately gets third party. That other team, whoever it was, a fifth team, came and took that portal that they had just taken, my portal, and aped them. So Karma's able to get this banner right here, and it allows us to reset perfectly fine. But yeah, you see the hecticness of this game. What you want to do, especially if your teammate goes down, you want to be wary of your teammate's health at all times. And if you're in a position to support whoever's weaker, right? And if a teammate does go down, find your teammate that is alive and group up with them just like I did there, and try to find a place of high ground that you could take to help you out, and just kind of strategize with your teammate as well in that moment. Because it is difficult 2v3ing a lot of these pro teams, but if you play smart, anybody can die. I've 2v3 many pro players before. Either way, I decided to get his banner, and now we're rotating out. Round 3 is closing in. We see a team to our bridge running adjacent to us. We have a Wraith riding here where I potato, don't mind me. Actually, that wasn't that bad of a potato. But we have a team rotating that bridge side right there, and we have a team on high ground right now. My teammate's calming right now to not shoot this team, because if this team looks down on us, look how crazy advantage they have right here with that high ground. If they look down on us, we're all just dead. So Karma's saying, don't shoot. Try to just kind of sneak past this team and then, fight them. And then I calmed that this team on the bridge actually rotated all the way around to the right. So that means we could fight this team right here. And hopefully the team behind us that went around the mountain doesn't third party us. But again, Rain kind of throws here again. Love him to death, but again, that's what happens when you play a new character like Loba for the first time. So I'm pulling up here to get aggressive, but then all three of them have angles on me. I preemptively phase, but Rain, and I was telling Rain too the entire time, bro, don't push with me, back up. And, he pushed up a little too much by himself. I guess you could say I kind of baited him, but I can't say that at the same time because I was telling him, back up, don't push. I'm doing Wraith things, right? So we get a big knock here. I'm just stuck. I can't even move on these rocks. I go down. It's so stupid, bro. That's why I hate this map right there. Walking on rocks like that is just so uneven, just screws you up. But Karma gets a nice knock right here. Now he's in a 1v1 with almost 50 HP. And somehow he wins this, bro. Karma's actually an insane player. He's a pro player as well. He got the perfect 1v2 right there. I helped him out with that Octane a little bit. They played that horribly, terribly stupid. And that's what a lot of teams do, especially master teams. They'll get a knock and they'll just brain dead ape. Just like that right there. And if against good players, you really have to be careful of that. Anyways, now we're down to the end game right now. Last 4 squads alive. We're pulling up on a third party right now, but we're not going to vacate our high ground just yet. We could just jump down on everybody. That'd be very stupid, right? So we're just going to look through these cracks right here to see what's going on. Try to get some big damage, right? And you'll see in a second, as soon as I fried this Loba right here, who's very weak, I get pushed from behind from another team. And I'm kind of hearing it, but I can't. But either way, as soon as I do recognize it, I comment to my teammates, and that means we have to jump down right now. We just have to jump down right now. I don't know what I was thinking right there, but I phased in time. I see a guy ratting right there. I'm telling my teammates, there's a guy right there. I can't fight him. I'm weak. So Rain and Karma have to push that themselves, which they do. Rain almost got knocked again, but he's able to get that kill and armor swap. And now we're worried about 2 other teams. But I'm not completely healthy, and I'm not in a good position to really want to do anything, especially with that team above me looking at me, as you saw right there. So I look down, I move over, and then I try to portal out, but for whatever reason, there's this guy on this wide, actually 2 of them on this wide right angle. I take the portal back, and I believe I'm going to pop a med kit right here and just kind of play it slow. But eventually, you'll see us make a play where we Horizon Q to the top. And this entire time, we're kind of talking about what we should be doing in a situation like this. Because we are pinched, and you never want to be a pinch. You never want to be in a pinch. You want to work around that pinch, work yourselves out of it, and that's exactly what we do right here. We take high ground right now. This team, completely unsuspecting. A beautiful rotate on our end. Now we have easy back shots on this team right here. Seer's very weak. We do have to take into consideration the team that is below us. So again, we're just holding angles because we know that team is going to have to walk out right below me right now. So if I were to jump down, I'm getting my back blown out, right? So I keep this wide angle right here. Karma gets pissed on right here. World Star Krabered midair. by that duo over there. I pop a bat, Rain cleans it up, he armor swaps. I believe he's going to res too, so I'm just holding off, just kind of preventing this enemy's team's push. You'd be surprised what one person can do in preventing a team's push. I get a beautiful knock on that Loba right there. Karma's going to heal up. We just win the game, right? It's so easy. I do phase out here, though, because I didn't want to be stupid. Karma, for whatever reason, took 17 years to pop that battery, which is the reason why I decided to phase instead of continuing to get aggressive right there. Because if I did get aggressive right there and I got knocked, Karma's weak, then, you know, that's a 2v2. Really a 1v2 because Karma was so weak, but it would have just been done on my part. But either way, that's the dub right there. This was probably one of the most intense games I've ever played, and it's really not that intense at all. Storm Point sucks. Usually I only see 5 people per game. There are plenty of times where we catch a dub where we run around the entire map with 900 damage individually, and we catch a dub with 2-3 kills sometimes, and it's quite weak. So this was a really chaotic game, but it was kind of fun. Threw me back to King's Canyon, a split that I enjoyed much more. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam.